Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome to another stream of my gun channel. This is Buff TV. And yeah, this time I have some more content, and I'm doing this in a live stream once again. It's a very convenient way of doing my videos because I am too lazy to actually cut and upload videos. So today we are going to look at one of my sweethearts. I'm actually not, like, this video isn't really focused on the rifle here. I still want to give you a short introduction. I'm going to be talking more about this rifle a lot more in the future, hopefully. This is one of the sweetest rifles that I own, and actually one of the most wanted rifles of my collection. It is a Mauser Kar 98k. So this is the Second World War Mauser, Mauser 98. It is in a battered condition, but it has all matching serials, which is something I really wanted, and it has a very smooth system. If I open up this, you're gonna see this. It just it just falls close as it falls open. Come on. So that is the most important part for me. I want a system that runs very smoothly, and this is a very smooth running Mauser 98 system. Very much in love with it. I have done a little bit of cleaning up work on this rifle. There is definitely a little bit of rust on this rifle in some areas. Most importantly, this area here has some rust. This ring has a little bit of rust. This spring here, this is actually a spring, has some rust on it. And the bottom of the system here, the bottom screw here, has a little bit of rust. The magazine is a bit it's a bit difficult to remove because it's very battered. So yeah, as I like to say about these Mauser rifles, well, they have been dropped at least once. Other than, for example, the Swedish Mauser rifles, the M96, which are commonly in a much better condition, or especially the Swiss rifles from this area, the K11, the G11, and the K31s. They are usually in a much better conditions, and this is where being neutral really pays off. On the other hand, this is a really battle-proven rifle and caliber. Yeah, okay, enough about this rifle. I'm going to be talking more about this rifle. Disregard the little sissy bumper on the end of the stock here. Yeah, today, so I have been shooting this rifle on the range a couple of times, and I'm getting, these are iron sights. I think the iron sights begin at 100 meters. I really don't want to be touching the front sights. I'm not very good at iron sights. I'm too comfortable for them, to be honest. So what I want to be doing is mounting a nice little Picatinny rail on this rifle, but in a way that doesn't require me to do any permanent changes to the rifle, because I absolutely don't want to do any modifications to the rifle that are irreversible. So I found this Canadian company. They're called BadAce Tactical, and they do these NDT no drill tap mounts for various like repeating rifles from this era, and their NDT solution for this Mauser K98 is looking very good. So I just got it in the mail today, and I really wanted to mount it. So let's see how well this mounts. This is hopefully going to be a very short video. Huh. I'm already missing my my little hammer. Give me a second. this is the hammer that gives me the confidence to work with a rifle like that. Okay, I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. I want to have this. Okay, let's try this. Oh well, okay. Let's talk about this first before I ruin it. These are the back sides? Oh, front sides and rear sides, right. These are the rear sides. They start at, let's get over here. Let's zoom in a little bit. So these sides start at 100 meters. So the one stands for 100 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, up to 2,000 meters. They don't have like these Gewehr 98 roller coaster sights, but they have like a slightly similar, less pronounced system for that. So you kind of push in this little thingy here and you move them forward. I don't know if what the steps are. I think they're like 50 meter steps. So you can go to 150, you can go to 200. No, you can't. You can go to 200, 300, 400, yeah. Oh no, you can do 50 steps. Okay, 150, 200, 250, 300. All the way up to 2,000 meters. At 2,000 meters, yeah, like, I think this is, I don't know what the doctrine was back then. You can flip them up all the way. You can see that there's been some nasty shit done on the back of these sites due to legal changes in the past in Germany. You can see that everything here is serialized. Everything has the serial or the last 2 digits of the serial number of this rifle. It's insane stuff going on here. So in order to remove these sights, I have to punch out this little pin here. This one. Let's get this on screen. Okay. So I got a different I got a different set of punches to be able to be working with these really small pins after I had a little trouble with my Mauser, with my Heckler & Koch, safety lever. These punches are stupid. They're like, they've got like a, I don't know if you can see this. Got a rounded tip, so they don't leave any marks, but, well, they don't leave any impressions either. Like, they don't leave any impressions, but they don't work. I think they're made for rolling pins. Okay, I'm trying some other pins. Okay, let's try my smallest. Nope, this one's much too big. Yeah. I think the second smallest here. No. Yeah, it's back to this one again. The little one. Okay, we're inside already, so we can move on to this one and just finish the job. Okay, this one seems to be too big. Okay, that worked. So it seems like this one got stuck in there. I do have a smaller one. I'm gonna just try this one to get this pin across. Okay, that went well. Here's the little pin. Here's the punch. And okay, now the sides here, I think, what was this? Oh yeah, I remember, yeah. I saw a little video explaining how to remove these. I need my default brass thingy. I'm gonna clean this one up a little bit. Yeah, this is some kind of default pin punch I use whenever I want to keep my better stuff safe. Let's put this here. This one here. I think it was something like this. I remember when I was cleaning these, it was a pain. Yep, there we go. It was a pain to put these back in, so hopefully I don't have to put these back in anytime soon. So yeah, now that I punched these out, and then I punch my index finger, I can now remove this part. I don't know what... I haven't understood the purpose of this screw yet. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So it seems like this screw is used to apply a bit of tension here on whatever you throw in there. I just have to make sure that I keep these very safe. I am actually, yeah, just gonna keep the screw here. I think we were supposed to remove this. We're gonna put this back in. And now here's the kit. And the way this works is, okay, wait, let me add some. I want to make sure this one's all nicely coated in oil so that there's no humidity down there and no rust buildup. Okay, so this one's supposed to go down here. See this? It's supposed to sit down there and then screw in up here. Here's a little screw. This one's supposed to go through here. Need a different hammer. That looks good. Let me just clean this up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, seems like we've gotten a way through here. Well, some gunk from the 1000-year Reich. Seems like the screw is and a little bit, like a tiny bit of loop there. Okay, here we go. Okay, see if we can get this through. I just want to make sure that I don't ruin the threads on this. Okay, here we go. Yep. So I am going to add this little washer here, and then I'm going to add this little bolt, nut. Okay, good. Second. Crap tools here, but still worth it when you've got some business to do. What are these tools for? Nope, actually not. Oh, no. Well, I think this might be the metric equivalent that is just good enough to fit. Maybe they mentioned what size it is. Since it's from Canada, it might even be metric, and I'm just ignorant. Okay, so pull this one really tight, like not deadly tight, but properly tight. I think we've got a good connection here now. I am going to be putting the screw back in. First I want to add some oil there. Okay, so I have to say, my first impression of this mount is very good. It looks very, very solid. Oh, okay, yeah, there's the stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna put everything that I removed in here. Oh yeah, the punch is still, like the little pin is still in there. I just have to make sure that I don't lose the goddamn pin. That little pin. I mean, at least the pin doesn't have a serial number. I mean, that would be such a Mauser thing to do. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't match the the look of the rifle, but I do think it blends in pretty nicely with the sights right around here. Like you can tell this has been custom made just for this specific rifle. It's a great job. I like the precision here. It goes in really well. It has a super snug, comfortable, tight fit. So yeah, good job there. Now let's get the sights out. Here we go. Gonna put a little red dot with a 3 MOA dot in here. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay. And since with this rifle we are going to be expecting a bit of blowback. No, not blowback. What you call it? We are going to be expecting pretty beefy yeah. What's the name for that? Well, I want to make sure that I mount this really tightly. Okay. To relieve the firing pin, just hold down the trigger while you pull on this lever. Okay, so this is a Noblex DocterSight, and they have recently changed their corporate identity and sold a lot of these sights for a very good price. So this is, let's see if we can get it on camera. Nope. No, you can't see it on camera. I've had this mounted, like they had a pretty good price on these Picatinny adapters, and they had a pretty good price on these sights themselves. They're pretty neat. You just put in a battery, you put in a little hood. If you want to use it, you just push it forward, move the hood. I think there's tons of alternatives out there. But this is like some made in Germany thing. I think on their sale I paid 160 euros for one of these, which is a great sight to equip these nice old rifles with a red dot. Gonna need a little time adjusting them. I hope yeah, it should be clearing the front sights pretty well. And overall, I just hope that I get the stability out of this mount that I am anticipating and hoping for. The rifle itself should be capable of quite decent accuracy at 100 meters at least, and maybe if I ever get the chance, maybe at 300 meters and more as well, which is awfully difficult to shoot in Germany though, because these 300 meter ranges, like anything that goes beyond 100 meters in Germany is usually some ex-military facilities which are a bit more difficult to access and to come by, and which are also not always publicly accessible. So yeah, let's hope I'm gonna get then I'm going to be happy with this one at 100 meters, and maybe one day I'll be able to shoot it at more than 100 meters. And just for the connoisseurs in my audience, I'm just going to open this one once more, and this is just one of the most fantastic sounds and feelings you can get from a firearm. So nice. Like, this is my absolutely favorite action of all. Even with the military bolt hold open here, you can't close the bolt on an empty magazine unless you push down the magazine just a little bit. I'm not going to touch this at all. Really nice. I love the injection on this rifle. It doesn't spit out the bullets. It doesn't spit out the empty cases like some other rifles do. You can just tilt it a little bit and gently pull back the charging handle, and it is going to like cuff out the casing. Yeah. Let's hope then that I can fight a long and successful battle against the rust on this one. It's definitely a beaten but well shooting rifle. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you again soon. If you enjoyed this live streaming gun stuff video from a German perspective, please subscribe and tune back in when I'm back for more videos. Thanks very much. Bye bye.